Hello, my name is Meenu and welcome to my channel, Meenu English Speaking. Today we have a very special guest with us. She is an experienced English trainer and she has been teaching for more than 10 years. She has students from Dubai, Singapore, Australia, US, Canada, UK, and China. She is going to tell you so many techniques to master English, and she's going to tell you if grammar is required or not. If you want to learn spoken English well, then you have to listen to her very carefully. Grab your pen and paper and note down whatever she's telling you because it's going to be very, very informative. There is a 30-minute method that she's going to tell you today. If you like this video, do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now let's enjoy the video.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Pallavi?
I'm also good. Yeah,
Okay.
finally it got connected.
Yeah. Pallavi, tell me about
Oh,
yourself.
yeah, sure. My name is Pallavi Thingra and I'm an English trainer by profession. And I've been teaching online over a decade. And I really love to teach and I feel so happy when somebody improves through my teaching. This is all about me. And I'm from Delhi.
Okay, you are from Delhi. I'm also from Delhi. Okay. So you
Okay,
have been
that's really
teaching online. On which platform?
I use various platforms because I have mostly international students, so variety of platforms I use as per the students. I don't work anywhere. It is my own company and I'm the one who is teaching.
Okay, very good, Pallavi. So you have been in this field for 10 years, more than 10 years, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the issue that is faced by every English learner these days? I mean, what are the problems that they are facing?
See, these days the problem is, I guess, is the mindset because I wonder English is just a language and it can be learned very easily. There are so many techniques these days, so many things that have been added onto it. So the main problem is the mindset. And they wonder, like, I am not able to learn English. English is so hard, whatever, lot of things they have. And next it is people, those who are following the traditional method of translation, it doesn't work these days.
Right.
So these are some of the reasons why a person is not able to accomplish like fluency.
Yeah. And most of the people, they take it to heart when they are not speaking correct English. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
because they do not wonder, like the approach is not right. Like if they're
right,
not able to achieve something, it's not that they have some problem. The
right,
problem is in the approach. So I always say go for some mentorship, some guidance, and then practice, and surely you will be achieving.
right. It's just a language and it's a second language. So we were not born, we were not born in that country. So we didn't learn it when we were growing up. And now learning it
Yeah.
as a second language will not be easy. So if I start learning Tamil today, I would definitely be making mistakes, but then I don't take it to heart. I don't feel that, it is a status symbol. That is the problem.
Yeah. Right.
So if someone tries to correct someone's mistake, I have seen that, like my relatives and friends, there are some people, if I try to correct their mistakes, they feel like I made fun of them. Everyone feels like, we look down upon people who are not able to speak English.
Actually, I tell you, I believe in this. Don't give the advice until asked for. I
Right,
never
right.
give that advice to a
I have
person
stopped doing
because
that
why
because
you
some,
make such a
yeah,
fool?
right. Some people, they say that please correct me when I speak wrong. But when you correct them, they feel bad. They feel bad.
Yeah. Before we continue the conversation, I just missed. Can you give your introduction?
Yeah, I am Meenu. I have been running this channel for last 3 years. Before that, I was taking spoken English classes at my own coaching center at home. So I was giving offline classes earlier. So now I'm taking online classes. After COVID happened, people, students, and all these ladies, they stopped coming to my institute. Then I thought of teaching on YouTube. But I have not been in this field for decades like you. I used to take normal, academic classes like from classes 1 to 8. I used to take all subjects. But I started teaching English just 10 years ago. It was 9, 10 years ago. Yeah, and I was
Okay.
born and raised in Delhi only, like you.
Okay, that's really good. Okay. Uh-huh. So, like, when you started your YouTube journey,
I started 3 years back. That was in May 2021.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder, like, I just started like last December only, though I have been teaching since long, but I was not active on social media. Now, sometimes I wonder that I should have started it earlier.
Yeah, so many people tell me that if I had started my channel in 2020 instead of 2021, at that time COVID was there. People were glued to their mobiles and they were only using
Yeah.
internet. There was nothing else to do. That my channel would have grown so fast. I tell them, the idea came in 2021.
Even I was telling you, when I started, I never like it was not in my idea also to start. That was just suggested by one of my students,
Okay,
and he said, "Ma'am, why are you explaining me this grammar topic? You just upload a video. I will go and watch it." People outside they do not want to like study grammar and all. So then I thought, yeah, he told me right. So why I keep on explaining the same concept? I can upload a video. So
right.
then I started initially with the intention that it is only for my present students, but later, like as I see that I like people are connecting, I am getting conversation videos also, and so now I'm getting interest, and now I want to expand and amplify it.
Yeah. And with online, it can reach millions of people. Here we are
Yeah.
spending half an hour with one person, and that video can reach millions.
Yeah,
Yeah. So half an hour of effort can be helpful for so many people.
yeah, true. See, I have students from Dubai, Singapore, Australia, and US, Canada, and some European countries, Ireland, and
Okay.
Cyprus, so Netherlands.
Yeah.
So they keep on connecting, and now I'm teaching like after Corona students from India as well. So before Corona from China also I had a lot of students, but government banned the application. So now I do not have any person, but that time I have like many Chinese students. Even they visited to my house also.
Okay. From
So
China
now
also.
I have, yes, from China
They
also they have
banned which app which you were using to connect students from
WeChat,
China?
through which, yeah, WeChat. WeChat was the
Okay.
application
Okay.
through
Okay.
which we talk, and now the government banned that application. So I'm not in touch with them. With Chinese, it was like going so good. Even I visited China and I just taught over there for some time period. Then I came back before Corona, luckily. So
Okay.
it was
Okay.
going so good.
Okay. So you don't have any students from China because the app is, banned.
Yeah, I do not have anybody from China.
Okay. So all those students from other countries, they also want to learn the conversational English or grammatical concepts.
Yeah, see, I tell you, I generally have students, those who are like professionals. They are NRIs. So I tell you, like there are people outside. There are NRIs, and they're very good in their technical skills. But what happened it is they have the problem when, like, suppose they're at some level and they wanted to reach to the next level. They really need to improve their skills, and just because of the conversation skills they were not able to achieve, or they are not getting promotion, so they want to learn. And though they have been living in that country for many years, recently also uploaded a testimonial. He has been living, he told in that, like he has been living in UK for last 16 years,
Oh
but
my
still
God.
he wonder when he has to send emails or so. So I tell you, language is a problem, and language helps us to express ourselves better.
Correct.
So I have students, and when there are like even this person whom I'm talking about from UK, he said while writing I make grammatical errors. While speaking, he is good. So they want to learn
Okay.
grammar also. So everybody has different purpose. I tell you, people have different reasons, and nowadays I tell you, I work on the overall personality, because only speaking English won't give them satisfaction. What gives them, like when they are expressing that thoughts well, using some voice modulation, intonation, and their way of presentation. So I work these days on the overall personality rather than just working
Yeah.
speaking English, you are also speaking, I'm also speaking English, some other person is also. So the way you are expressing your thoughts makes you different.
So most of my students, they comment like I want to be very fluent in just 6 months or 3 months. So what do you
Mhm.
think?
No, but No, I like guarantee. Everybody comes to me. I say within 3 months or 3 to 6 months, I guarantee the results because there are a lot of techniques, and these techniques I won't tell you. You will be finding anywhere through my experience and by teaching a lot of students. I have like developed from like so many years. Yes, one can get fluency within 3 to 6 months, provided you are getting the right approach and the right technique. So I have some like I have prepared my TTBM method which I uses with the student, and for that I guarantee the results. Moreover, some students also say, ma'am, till the time we are taking your classes, the things are going well. But after we left the classes, we are again same. So I make sure of that also now, and I teach them in such a way that throughout their life they can never be struggling in English. So these are the things that I work on.
Okay. And there are so many students from village also. They say, I can't spend a penny on it and I want to learn English alone at home. So, what advice would you like to give these people?
I tell you, I have uploaded a lot of videos on this, how you can learn English yourself at home. And there are a lot of techniques a person can follow. See, if you have the dedication, I won't say money is always a force. These are just like excuses. If
Right.
suppose I give you an example, uh, like don't I wonder the people those who are watching won't take it otherwise. Suppose there is some emergency in your house, somebody is in the hospital or so, by chance it won't happen, so you will get like lot of money. But if you have to spend even half of that money on your personal development, then we always think we do not have money. But I tell you, and I really believe in that personal investment is the best investment in the world. Like you are taking some jewelry, that jewelry will kept only in the lockers, you will only be wearing it sometime, but your personal development will always be there, and it will help you to raise up to 50% for what you are at the moment. And the people those who do want to do it all by themselves, there are a lot of techniques and a lot of things that a person can do. Let me tell one of the technique over here, that what a person can do. Like I can give 30 minutes planner for that. Like one can start daily 10 minutes of reading. Loud reading can be done by standing in front of the mirror. And I don't say you read 10 pages, you read 10 lines, but it should be read effectively. And then apart from that, there is one vocabulary activity, word chain activity, which I suggest to go for it. And then there is, apart from that, one can write something, because writing is an underrated step. They wonder, like, we want to speak, why there is a need to write. But if you will be writing daily, it will help you to process your thoughts. So
Correct.
one can write about what you have done from morning till now.
Right.
That can be written. Like suppose I'm sitting in this room, I can just write how this room looks like, or I can even write about a conversation. So basic things. And then the question arises, if I'm writing right or not, if there are grammatical errors. Nowadays there are tons of like applications available. You can just put your things and you will get what are the grammatical errors. I wonder, if you really want to improve, these are just excuses. If you're why is clear. I recently uploaded a video also on it. Why we are not able to learn English. Suppose person says, ma'am, I want to learn, but it's so many years I won't be able to learn. The reason being your why is not clear, because you do not know why you want to learn English.
Right.
If you know your purpose, why you want to learn English, then surely you will be doing that. I
Yes.
tell you my real life example, not related to English, might be it will be an encouragement. I always say I want to reduce weight, I want to reduce weight, but I don't do many things. I say I'm overwhelmed, I teach 12 to 13 hours in a day, then I have so much of stuff, and blah blah, so many excuses I have been giving. Now, when I got my why cleared, now I just wonder that in September there is an event which I really want to attend. So
Yes.
now
Yes.
I thought, yes, till that event I have to reduce. So now
Yes.
I
And
started going to the gym, and I wake up like 7 o'clock, and I just started 10 days back only, and I do not get sleep. Earlier, you know what thoughts comes in my mind when my class ended? I take early morning classes also. When my class ends, I get this thought that मुझे तो पूरा दिन तो सोने का टाइम नहीं मिलेगा, चलो अभी सो ही जाती हूँ. But now I do not get the sleep. And everyone in my family is also saying she is getting so dedicated. So I'm telling now my why is clear that I want to reduce weight for my September event. So I'm putting in the effort. Similarly for English learning also, you
Right.
have to clear your why. What's the purpose? Like either you want to crack this interview and also write the date. Till what date? So you will be putting all the best efforts. Don't do the things aimlessly. These things happen. The people were not able to improve when they do the things aimlessly. So don't do the things aimlessly, and surely you will be seeing positive changes. And just like spend some time and think why you want to learn. Because most of the time we see like people we see from the society, like he's also speaking English, so I should speak English. And sometimes people even do not know why they want to learn English. There might be no purpose. So that is the reason you are not able to. They say, ma'am, aani chahiye. But koi purpose bhi to hoga na, like for what you have to learn. So once your purpose is clear, then I tell you, nobody can stop you in the world to
Right.
do or to learn English or even to do
When
any other thing.
right, right. When you have a burning desire to do something, you will definitely do it. Nobody can stop you.
Yeah,
And there are people
yeah,
who have all the day, they are free all day, still they say, I can't do this, I can't do that. And some people, they work for 12 hours a day, they are still able to learn English and they are still able to lose weight if they want. So it's just the mindset. This is right. Yeah.
yeah, it's the mindset, and I do work. That's why I tell you these days I don't just work on English because that doesn't help. Because everyone is busy. It's not that the people, those who are at high
Yes.
position, middle position, lower middle position, everyone is busy in some
Everyone
or the
is
other
busy.
task.
Correct.
So to make that mindset, it is really difficult. So I take care of all these things and I do work on the mindset also, which is very important.
Right.
Yeah, I you like can I ask you something?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So like you are also teaching English these days. So what do you think is the most challenging task for you?
Most of them say that I can speak English in front of the mirror. I can speak English when I'm alone, or I can speak English on an audio call. But as soon as someone comes in front of me, I get nervous. Words don't come to my mind. It is the most difficult part. So many of them are able to speak English and they are able to write well also. But that nervousness doesn't go away.
So
Yeah.
then what do you suggest?
I suggest that you just go out and just stop worrying about people who make fun of you because they are afraid of this thing only, that people will make fun of me. If they are good people, they will not laugh at you. You will have to ignore such people because they don't want you to succeed. Only those people will laugh at you.
Yeah, right.
Whoever speaks English well, I think will not laugh at someone who is trying to learn English. It's a second language and this person is trying. Have you ever laughed at someone who is trying to speak English?
No, obviously not. I
No,
will be
right.
always
Yeah.
correcting, encouraging that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, right. So that is what I tell them, that you will have to ignore such people and then only you can move forward. And if you just keep watching conversation videos, keep reading and keep writing, it would be just like you are standing outside the swimming pool and you are saying, I have done the full course. I have got 100 out of 100, but I don't want to jump in the water. So you will have to speak to learn spoken English. They say we are devoting so many hours, but they are not ready to speak English with a stranger.
Yeah. Adding on to this, I also say this is so true. One gets nervous when you're trying something for the new
Correct.
time, for the first time. So first step is difficult, but once you will start, you will not stop.
Yeah.
Even for that, I always say take a deep breath, relax, smile. Your smile will solve a lot of things. This
Yeah.
is right. Like when we start something, we get a bit nervous. But if you will keep on practicing over a period of time, that nervousness goes away.
Yeah. And I tell them that if you are really very, very nervous, then you start with phone calls or maybe texting. That will help you a bit. You can write and you can think. You will get time to think. And on phone calls, it will be a little better. And then you just face your fear. If you don't face your fear today, it will keep increasing. It will not stay the same. It will keep increasing.
Mhm.
And it will be fixed in your mind that I can never speak to a stranger. That's what
Yeah,
I feel.
right. So we had a long, like, good conversation. I really enjoyed the conversation with you and connecting with you.
Yeah.
Do you have anything, or shall we wind up the call?
No. Yeah. So, what do you tell people who say that, I don't know grammar. Can I speak English?
Grammar is not necessary to speak English
I also
at
feel the
all.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, it is not necessary. See, a child who is speaking English, he doesn't know grammar at all. Even in there in my house, there are kids who speak in English, they don't know grammar. So grammar is not necessary. This is just a myth. Rather, by learning all the grammar rules, you only get confused at the end
Yeah,
of the
that's
day.
what I
Because
feel.
you will keep on thinking, ye rule use karna hai, wo rule use karna hai. So it happens. Grammar is not at all necessary. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is right. Grammar is not at all necessary. It's
correct.
just like thing in their mind. I'm telling you, most of the things are on the mindset, on the traditional thinking we have about English language learning. But nowadays, as the things are changing, the technology is growing, there are a lot of modern techniques in which you can learn English.
Correct. And now even internet is available. When I was in college and when I was, finding it difficult to speak English, when I was trying to learn English, there was no internet or anything. People used to learn
Yeah.
at that time also. They didn't, complain about it. And now everything is there on your phone. People are still complaining. So either you can complain or you can make things happen. You can't do both.
Right.
Yeah. So
Rightly said.
thank you for joining me today. And it was such a lovely conversation, Pallavi.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I also enjoyed conversing with you.
Yeah.
And if time permits, we'll meet again.
Yeah, sure. So have a great day.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Welcome.